Hey everyone, welcome back to another market open live stream. Let's go ahead and see what the heck is happening in this world, specifically the stock market. It's always entertaining to wake up and kind of figure out, I don't know, are cryptos up or are they down? Are stocks up or are they down? What else is happening? So let's go ahead and pull them up and let's see what we got. So we'll go to our trusty Weeble here, see what we have today. So let's see here. We are going to start here in the pre-market with noticing that Matterport is up 7.68%. But let's go start. I want to start on the downside. Always like starting on the downside. I don't know. It's recently a habit we've gotten into. We've got GameStop and AMC down each about just over 3%, 3.4 on AMC, 3.6 on GameStop. Snowflake down about 2.45%. And this is after earnings on Snowflake yesterday. We've got that's not too terribly much on the red side. On the green side, back to another 6% rise here on Beyond Meat. We've got Matterport that's up 6.48%. Sundial's actually running here, almost running back to $1. Marathon Riot up about 4.5% each. Arcimoto's up today. Still got to post my video. We got Tilray over here, 2.83. Actually, a lot seems like it's really just sitting in the middle today. Not a terrible big movement in either direction. Ethereum's up slightly. On the 5-minute chart, we've had some nice gains, though, up from the low of 26.40 not too long ago here to 28.60 right now on Ethereum. Dogecoin sitting at 34, really bouncing around this 33, 34 cents. There's Bitcoin back to 40K. This is always a big test for Bitcoin. When we're sitting under 30, we really get there are a lot of concerns for Bitcoin's longer recovery over 40. And so folks are saying, hey, look, every day it's under 40 is not good. We know corrections happen, but getting it over 40 and keeping it over 40 will be important. So we'll watch that. We'll actually see over the next hour. We'll see if this bumps up, and then if it comes back down, does it bounce off 40 or does it break back through under 40? We shall see. It'll be very interesting. So we do have, well, let's see. CNBC's on commercial. So I'll pull up Bloomberg Live really quick, and we can also hop between. Oh, here we go. CNBC just came on. Here we go. So let's see what Jim Cramer's got for us. We got 3 minutes to the opening bell.
And I'll just call it by the guy who runs it, Jensen Huang.
Jensen Huang's a genius.
Yes, you mentioned
NVIDIA.
that.
He is NVIDIA. I spoke to them again last night. Here's what you need to know, David. And I'm going to go right into your wheelhouse.
Please.
ARM deal set to close early 2022.
I heard that.
That the people in the UK, David, they're not against the actual formation. They want to be sure that the jobs stay. I got 3 words for you about why I'm confident this deal is going to work. Research, research, and research.
All right, we're going to pull off this, Jim. And I know you're interested in the ARM deal, but we're going to focus on the sticks. All right, I'm very curious to see how AMC and GameStop take off this morning. So right now, they're pretty soft in the pre-market, but this can change very, very quickly in the opening. We'll see what happens. We're on the 1-minute charts now. GameStop, AMC, a lot of here. See, AMC is already trying to start running. We're going to pay attention to that volume. Yesterday and the day before, the volume was insane. I mean, the day before, the volume was pretty good. Yesterday, it was insane. It was absolutely incredible to see the run on AMC's volume yesterday, which obviously led to some massive price action, which is beautiful. Yeah, and then what else we have here? Okay, yeah, this is a good, solid move here on Bitcoin, going straight up above 40. Nice move on Ethereum as well. Doge trying to follow that, but yeah, the more interesting thing here, I think, is going to be AMC and GameStop start. Apple, Snap, Mattel, these guys, this is all pretty much flat. It's honestly kind of boring. There's not that much in between. I mean, Riot Blockchain, I'm sorry. Yeah. Riot, Marathon, Beyond, Sundial, Matterport, and then towards the downside, GameStop, AMC, and Snowflake. Those are like the movers today. So let's listen to the bell, and then we'll get right into the sticks, and we'll see how things are opening up. So we got the bell in about 20 seconds. Let's get ready.
And the business and gaming is just great. But what they really emphasize is that hyperscale demand is strengthening.
Okay.
Why is that important? Because there's another man, Pat Gelsinger from Intel, who talked about how that's weakening. Well, David, either they're one of these two sides is wrong, and the side I will say is wrong is Intel.
Still more dependent on crypto than we
No, they
believe?
managed to kind of change the crypto cards. They make them so they're different from gaming cards, so they have better handle on things. They're not.
It's pretty green. I mean, that's got to be like, what, 80% green right now? All right, let's get into it. Specifically, GameStop and AMC, we got a red candle on GameStop. Not so good. GameStop, red candling. On the other hand, Tesla's up about 1/3%. I want to specifically see AMC here. AMC, red candling. Also not so good. Let's see here. Build-A-Bear starting to red candle here a little bit. Bitcoin's still holding on here. Bitcoin's doing well. Yeah, let's see here. Wow, SOS just came out of nowhere. It's up 16%. Here's another SPAC. Property Solutions, 8%. Sundial, 8%. Beyond Meat, 8%. The ones that have massively oversold are showing that fat recovery right now. Like Matterport. I mean, Matterport, quite frankly, from its low is up like 45%. Even though it's like, Kevin, we're tired of hearing about Matterport. It's like, well, this is why we buy the dip. You know, a lot of those purchases are nicely up right now. Marathon, Riot, kind of not a clear path yet here. I want to see a little bit more on AMC and GME. Okay, there we go. All stocks. There we go. AMC. Oh, here we go. Trying to push. How's the volume? Yeah, the opening volume was still very large. 14 million in opening volume. We kind of saw this yesterday. We saw a big opening volume of like 20-something million, and the thing went to the moon after it had that kind of opening volume. It's a little less today, but it's still an insanely high amount. I mean, there are a lot of people trading this right now. So 14.6 million, that's pretty huge. And 2.3 million, that's like a normal open back in the day. This would be the normal open. And this is what we actually had. So curious to see, because right now we're down 4%. The volume's way lower than it was yesterday, but it's also still way higher than it usually is. So I'm super curious to see how the market starts trending this. But if GameStop has anything to say about it, it's not that great. Thanks, Maria. Appreciate that. Thanks for the shout out on the courses. We are, and it's finally official. We have all the pictures and everything. The price is going up the most. It's gone up at the beginning of next week. So use that coupon code before May 31st for the programs down below. All right, let's look at this. I mean, really, we're getting a run on Beyond Meat here. This is awesome. It's about to hit 140 here. SOS is rotating to the downside. It was like 16% up. Now it's rotating down. Here's Sundial sitting around that 92 level. We've had a prior resistance at 92. Property Solutions, trying to figure out where it wants to go. Riot, Marathon, holding on to gains. Matterport just gave up some gains here. Yeah, it just fell under 15. Okay, what's going to the downside? Is it Express? That could be something that hurts AMC and GameStop's momentum too. Just because Express does have a lot of momentum in it. To see it go down 8.8%, see costs go down 5%. Look, they had wonderful big days yesterday, right? So did GameStop, so did AMC. So we do have a little bit of a give back right now. Volume's still pretty high, but it is, I mean, naturally falling here on AMC, but that is normal. EXPI had a big run yesterday as well. It's down a couple percent. TTCF's down at 22. Square 220. Twitter and Palantir sitting at about 22. Lots of twos here. Let's listen to Jim for a moment.
is liable to go up. This versus the Navarro Trump era, where it was about business. David, this is about civil rights. And the Democrats are, they haven't even gotten to pollution yet. They were talking about what is the carbon footprint. I mean, those guys are Bigfoot when it comes to carbon footprint, but they get away with it. So there are people in the administration who I think are more hawkish against China than Trump, certainly.
Stocks had almost 10% move in a week.
Why not? There's great demand for their planes.
There is, but you're just telling me on the China front, while things might not be as rosy.
China's important because China needs planes. They cut off their nose to spite their face. But a lot of the big airline companies are saying, if we don't move soon, we're going to not get that deal that Gary Kelly got. And Gary Kelly is the master.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, okay.
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 Well, Carl, help me out here.
Let's pull off of this. Let's go to Bloomberg. I don't know that this is helping us.
Back. And I think that's sort of the prevailing reopening, reflation, and back to normal new world order that we're going into as we see that unfold.
Katie, if we bring up a chart of what's happening in the FX market, dollar yen snooze, euro dollar in and around 122. Over the last year, we've seen a big move in dollar China. A year ago today, that currency pair topped out. We've gone from a 7 handle to a 6 handle. Chinese currency strength. Katie, how important is that just in this conversation at the moment?
It's very important because if you think about what that means, those are the purchasing powers of those two big economies. And when you have commodity prices moving where they are as well, that also comes into play. And then you might start asking yourself the question, at what point does the Bank of China start saying, do we need to devalue our currency to catch up with the US dollar? So right now we're really at a very extreme situation where the dollar is very much in oversupply and it's become much weaker, which is going to create a very different trade dynamics, very different purchasing dynamics, and change asset class flows going forward. So I think it's a very critical.
I'm going to go jump back on over to the sticks and we'll come back to these discussions. All right, let's see what we got over here. So AMC, okay, this is get better. This is a little bit of a recovery here. AMC is only down about 3% right now. GameStop also only down about 3%. BNGO, some of these, Arcimoto just turned red. They were just positive. And let's flip it around here. Easier to see. There we go. Yeah, SOS just giving up a lot of its gains right now. So I don't even see Matterport anymore. Matterport must have given up all of its gains. Not sure what happened there. Build-A-Bear is actually slightly positive today. Well, things are moving so quickly, it's hard to even see them right now. Cheesy. Here, we've got... All right, the cryptos are relatively stable, at least at these three: Doge, Ethereum, Bitcoin. Lordstown Motors rebounding off its sell-off, up about 4.5. Zoom Naked 4.5. We've got Riot and Marathon sliding down a little bit, giving up about 1%. There's Matterport. It's only up about 1.7% now after some incredible earnings yesterday. Build-A-Bear is up about 1.14%. And rotating towards the downside, still have Snowflake, QuantumScape, Cost, Express, still the momentum movers here. Etsy, ChargePoint, TTCF, Peloton. Yeah, we've got some big movers on either extreme, but not a lot in the middle. Neo 0.5%, Shift 0.5% to the downside. Affirm's pretty much flat. We don't have the OTCs yet, so we'll see what they're doing. But Apple's been flat for a few days. Tesla's been pretty much flat for a few days. Okay, it went to 620 from 600. Build-A-Bear's going flat again. Pinterest, Disney sitting over here. It's really just these extremes today. That's it. But eyes are going to be on GameStop and AMC. And they're vacillating between 3 and 4% to the downside. Okay. All right. Let's see. Let me see on Bloomberg too what else we can find out here.
Okay. Well, those
Thanks. Not sure.
Well, between Margin Call and Boiler Room, you really got the whole SPAC.
Yeah.
You got the whole SPAC thing going, don't you?
There was another one I was in. Yeah, I forget. Maybe it wasn't even either one of those. It was the Richard Gere one. I don't remember.
I don't know. You were so good in Margin Call. You were on an airplane.
I wasn't in Margin Call.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Carl?
Wall Street 2?
I was
You
in
were
both of those.
You were in Jeopardy.
And I was in.
There's like nothing happening to the point where these guys don't even know what to talk about. and Fox is on commercial. Okay, fine. We can look at unemployment claims then. Unemployment insurance claims fall to fresh pandemic low. This is very good. As usual, though, I like to add them together. And we're going to do that right here. So we're at 406 plus for pandemic. Plus. Here we go. Oh, less than 100,000. That's good. That's good. That's 509. Yeah, I mean, rotating to the downside here on unemployment claims, so that's very good. A lot of talk that once schools reopen and that unemployment money wears up, lots of people going back to work. All right. Any interesting headlines here? Kathy Wood's bad spring is only a blip when the future is so magnificent. That's actually cool. I like that. Yeah, I mean, love her strategy. I picked different stocks, but yeah, I get it. The last few months have been rough for the Kathy Wood style plays. All right. Yeah, they're really inflation. 1970s inflation is so 50 years ago. Okay. All right. Let's go to. There's just very little news today, apparently. Beyond Meat. Oh, that is so funny. Look at this. We had this resistance line drawn from a long time ago at 140. And look at that. Tell me technical analysis doesn't matter. You know, this line was drawn from months ago. And then you get the usually the fundamentalists. And I get it because I'm like 90% fundamentalist. But I also respect TA a lot. And you know what? I draw a line 4 months ago and it just happens to do this. I don't know. It's common. Basic patterns. Psychology works. All right. What else do we have? I mean, really, it's just Express going to the downside. AMC and GameStop getting slightly worse here. AMC's now down 4.4. GameStop's down 5. Really, it's probably just a blip in the in its path, kind of like what they said about Kathy here. Because I mean, think about it. AMC shot through 1450 to 1880. Really, it's down 3%. Big deal. EXPI shot up to 32 or 33 yesterday? It was like 32. But anyway, so it gave back 4% today after being up over 10% yesterday. So it's really that sort of balanced write-up. But this is good, though, because one thing you want to pay attention to is we kind of tend to teeter up in the market when it starts rotating to the upside. And what I mean by that is, so imagine you're kind of like on an escalator, except you're on. There were no sides to the escalator, and you're on a teeter-totter, riding the escalator. In these appreciating markets, it's actually much healthier to slowly see the market go up while seeing the individual sectors kind of do their thing. Like, oh, now the momentum's down, even though I know momentum's not a real sector. It kind of recently has become its own sector. Momentum's down or recovery's up and tech's down, but whatever. So, but it's still net is on this upward trend. And well, hopefully that holds. Hopefully that trend holds because yesterday we had a lot of this culmination of, maybe we have oversold inflation fears. Yes. But market finally started pricing some of that in yesterday. So Ford's up about 4.3%. Ford's been doing very well. I mean, their Lightning reveal was phenomenal, and a lot of Ford owners very, very, very excited. Tesla today, not up 4%. Tesla's actually down, I think, there it is, 0.2%. Sitting about 618 right now. All right. There's got to be something else going on. There's got to be something. Yeah, let's listen to. They're talking about Ford too.
Upgrading the stock today, and that's why we're sitting at a 5-year plus high for the stock. When was the last time you saw $14 on Ford?
I guess 5 years ago.
That's right, 2016. Especially in an environment also where we're looking at the highest gas prices in 7 years.
Yeah, that's $14.50 on Ford. That is a 5-year high for that stock. I remember when that thing was 30, 40, 50 bucks. I
When
think
was
it
that?
like that. A long time ago.
Yes.
That's probably before you were born. All right, thanks, Susan. Let's have a look at Tesla. Where are we this morning? $618 per share. That is Tesla right now. And here's the Tesla guy himself, Pierre Farragut, who frequently appears on this program.
Hey, he had the tweet storm yesterday about Tesla. Let's listen in.
Per share. Pierre, we'll get to that in just a moment. I want to talk to you about Tesla and Elon Musk and cryptos. Is Tesla, the company, the stock, now to be considered a crypto company? What do you think?
No.
Hey, Stuart. Thanks for your question. Well, if you look at the numbers first, what Tesla did is they bought for maybe $1.5 billion of Bitcoin. And you have to compare that to $17 billion of cash on hand they have on their balance sheet. So it's less than 10%. And you compare that to the market cap of Tesla, $600 billion. So that's like 0.25% of the market cap. So from that perspective, no, Bitcoin much for Tesla, and it's not a crypto stock. Now, if you look at how active Tesla is on Bitcoin, that's quite interesting. Like I refer to the tweets of the CEO, Elon Musk, of course, he's always tweeting about cryptocurrency. And also Tesla did something quite exceptional. They acted for a few weeks payments in Bitcoins for cars. So I would say they're trying to be very active in that space. And I think I see two dimensions to that. The first one is it's a lot of buzz, a lot of free marketing for the company. Look at me talking about it on Fox News this morning. They got that for free. And then the second thing is that Bitcoin is still, even today, more than $500 billion of money sitting in the pockets of Bitcoin owners. So that's a market. And I think Tesla is trying to see how they could, maybe in the medium run, benefit from that and being able to do business in Bitcoins.
All right, Pierre, I'm running out of time, but I'm very interested in your call on Tesla's stock that it's going to $900 a share. Now, that's a very easy thing to say. Anybody can say, oh, it's going to the moon, so long as you don't say when it is going to the moon. When will Tesla stock hit $900 a share?
So, Stuart, when we set a price target like that, it's always on a 1-year horizon. And we did upgrade the stock, earlier this year. So I would expect us to be there by February or March next year. And the reason for that is simply that Tesla is actually ramping production today, is meeting incredibly strong demand that they struggle to deliver on that demand. And so my goal is simply that they will put online all this additional capacity in the next 12 months and be in a position to actually largely beat expectations in 2022 and 2023. And once it happens, I think the stock is at 900.
Out of time, sorry about that, but $900 by February or March of next year, thus spoke Pierre Farragut on this program on May 27th. Thank you very much, Pierre. Good stuff. No. We'll be following it. We'll be back. Thanks very much. Savings and investment app, Acorns, Acorns. Acorns. They're going to go public. But it's a SPAC, isn't it?
Okay, a blank check merger. Yes, that's right. So SPAC. Acorns will merge with the Pioneer Merger Corp, and that is a SPAC deal that values Acorns at roughly $2.2 billion. That's already more than instantly double its private valuation at $1 billion a few months ago. And this is expected to close in the back half of this year. Now, the company...
Acorns. I don't like Acorns. Sorry, Acorns. Anyway, hey, you know what? Tesla 900 in a year would be nice, but I don't know. I think it'll happen sooner, and we'll see. All right, so what do we got here? Beyond Meat. Ooh, it's trying to break through the line. It's trying to break through. Here it goes. Push it. Oh man. Oh, there it goes. Let's see if AMC and GME are having any fun. Oh, good job. Beyond Meat's gonna plow through here. Good. All right, so let's go ahead and move on over here to some of the others. So what do we got on the downside here? Snowflake down about 5.93. EXPI giving up about a third of what it gained yesterday. GameStop sitting down 3% here. Tattooed's down about almost 3%, 2.7 here. Etsy's down 2.5 right now. Where'd AMC go? Ooh, juicy. Where's AMC? Okay. Oh, here it is. Down only 1.65 right now. Not bad. Not bad. Let's jump on over here. Yeah, a little bit of an attempt of a move here. Ooh, finally got some volume in here too. See, I mean, you can even just look at the volume bars here, but here you finally had a 2.4 volume, a 2.4 million share volume, and that really helped give us a little bit of a push here. So that's very exciting. All right, let's see here. Ashford, okay. Yes, Bitcoin's still bobbing over 40. That's good. And it's going to have its first full candlestick over on Beyond Meat, over 140. Awesome. Property Solutions Spank. Some of these that were really kicking butt this morning kind of gave up a little bit, like Sundial, Build-A-Bear pushing a little bit again here at 3%, which is nice. That's good. Roblox, there's Matterport. Matterport really gave it up a little bit this morning here. Matterport up, though. Still, what, 1.8%. What else do we have here? Home Depot. These guys are all kind of stuck in the middle. A lot of the recovery. Disney, Target, Spirit Airlines. Look at these. They're doing nothing today. Nothing. And Tesla's flat. Kind of boring. Pop on over here. See what CNBC's got for us. All right, let's listen in, CNBC.
Will you be involved in what I think is the most revolutionary behind-the-scenes depiction of what can be done between artificial intelligence and medicine?
Look, you're hitting on a huge theme here. We're calling it data-enabled therapies. The use of data and then artificial intelligence has the opportunity to transform. So we're very proud of the fact at Medtronic that we serve 80 million patients every year, but that is a fraction of the world's population. Data and AI could take that to 800 million in the next couple of years. And we spend a lot of time. We've got data that's like gold coming from our devices, whether it be a chronic condition like a cardiac condition, one of our pacemakers or implantable defibrillators, or one of our neuromodulation implants. We're getting very valuable, sensitive and specific data from patients. And then we also have a lot of unique data in the hospital around the surgical procedures. And this data is gold, and we plan to mine that gold. And there will be partnerships, whether it be with big tech companies like Google or Microsoft, et cetera, as well as with large health systems. So I think you're going to see more of this. Medtronic, we're in the middle of this.
With the fork, and eventually the tostada becomes my fork. Dip, bite, dip, bite until I.
What's Bloomberg talking about?
Kind of pull back a bit. I mean, a lot of cases where companies have been well above what analysts were looking for in terms of earnings and revenue, and yet their shares have not really responded. And that's reflected across the group as well. We're seeing some of that today in retailers too.
Dave Wilson, our stocks editor. Dave, always great to catch up, sir. Thank you. 22 minutes into the equity session, stocks advancing just a little bit on the S&P. Elsewhere in the bond market, 10-year yields up 3 or 4 basis points. Your 10-year at 161. Your 30-year up 3 basis points to 229. Coming up on the program, the market moving events you need to be watching. That'll be next in our trading diary as we race towards a long weekend stateside. A beautiful morning in New York, up 13 on the S&P, advancing 0.3%. And nicely through 4,200 on the S&P 500. This is Bloomberg.
Yeah, somebody's asking why is the Treasury maybe going up again. Oftentimes you get that when you get a big, you get a big move to the downside. It's not a surprise to see a little bit of a move to the upside the day after. All right, so let's see here. Okay, so we do have we do have Memorial Day coming up on a Monday, which Memorial Day is a stock market holiday, so that does mean we have a 3-day weekend. Yeah, May 31st, and then we won't have another close until Independence Day. Which will actually be celebrated on, or observed rather, on July 5th of, which is a Monday. But anyways, that does mean we have a 3-day weekend. Great. Boring. All right, let's go. Let's jump on over here to the sticks again. Let's see if is AMC able to break out. SOS is pushing up again. AMC. Oh, look at it. It's turning green. Oh, look at the move on AMC. That's incredible. Let's see if it can get above 20 then. Let's go. We've got the right trend. We're going in the right direction. That's fun. And where's GME? That's it. Yeah, GameStop's still sitting at 3%, but lately GameStop's been following AMC. Yeah, now only down 2.62%. So both of these guys going from down 4% to heading towards zero. That's really good. Beyond Meat kicking butt today. Once it broke through that 44, it really took off. It's up 14.4% today, sitting at 145. Lordstown 7.42. Ford Motor 5.7. Nice. Good moves here. Yeah, okay. Matterport coming back a little bit here. Not much. Pretty low volume on Matterport. 2.32. And HelloFresh. Well, HelloFresh has been okay though. It's been sitting around 90 for a while, hasn't it? Let's see here, day chart. So zoom out a bit. Yeah, it's kind of been HelloFresh has kind of been bobbing left and right here for a while. So yeah, okay. Yeah, this year it's just been kind of sitting around 70 to 90 and back and forth. Snowflake still down for that 5.3% right now. EXPI been down. Things pushing up a little bit though. Tattooed Chef was almost down a full 3%. It's only down about 2% right now. Beyond Meat killing it. Lordstown killing it. SOS same. PSAC same. Ford 6%. Very nice. Yeah, Build-A-Bear moving again about 5% here. Where's AMC? Let's find it. See how it's doing. It's stuck. It's stuck at that flat level. And what do we have for GameStop? No, it's also still stuck about 2.5%. All right, Fox Biz. Let's try them out here. What do we got over here? Commercial? Yep. Definitely got to change that before I get demarked.
Your promo is just going to be the S&P 500
Okay.
is our guest.
Well,
500 CEOs tonight
Just
at
the
6.
good part. Thank you, guys. Love it.
We'll see you tonight, Mad Money, 6 p.m. When we come back, Senate Minority Leader Mitch McConnell on the infrastructure proposal, the budget, the economic agenda as the Dow gets to its highest level since May 10.
That's it. Another commercial. One second here. Okay, let's see here. Let's try Bloomberg then, since Fox and CNBC are being a little boring. I feel like all morning they've been a little boring. Nope. Bloomberg's also on commercial. Man, they're all boring today. They're just all boring. Fine then. Tesla went green. That's cool. Look at that. 0.88%. Sitting it was down slightly this morning. Now it's sitting at about 626. Maybe it's the Pierre move. Is AMC moving again? Oh, look at it. Look at it. Oh my gosh, it is. It just went up. It went up from flat to up about 2% right now. There's the 20. Here it is. Is it gonna break through? Oh man. That's the big question here. Is AMC going to break through? 1997. There's 20. Oh, there it goes. Oh, let's see. Remember the next stop. If we get a full breakthrough here on 20, the next stop is really like 24. I don't know if it'll go there, but that's the last resistance level we had. I don't even think I have it drawn because it was there so briefly. But yeah, it was like 24 something. There you go. And that's where people are racing to right now. Oh, look at that. Oops. Sorry, that was meant to be a 20. Put it right back at 20. Trying to grab the chart here. There we go. If you want glitches like that, remember to go to metkevin.com/Weeble, and you can sign up for this platform. Deposit $100 and get 2 free stocks. worth all the way up to $1,850. Yeah, lots of commercials. Yeah, it's definitely been a little slow. But AMC here, I mean, it's literally moved 8% in the last half an hour. Like if you had bought the dip down 4%, you'd be up like 8 or 9% right now. And it can now it continues to run. That's great. So that means GameStop should probably be getting flat or starting to gain here if they are going to trade together. GameStop, where are you? Yeah, it's almost flat. Almost flat. Yeah, because this one's been lagging a little bit. Full break here over 20. Nice job on AMC. That's awesome. And Lordstown's up 10% as well. So big reversal there from the big fall after its earnings, which its earnings were like not even fair. They're like, oh well, it doesn't have any earnings. Really? We know that. It doesn't sell cars yet.
Discuss the GOP response this morning to the president's infrastructure plan. A big interview you do not want to miss. In the meantime, though, let's get to Leslie, see what's moving this morning. LP?
Hey, Carl, we are 30 minutes into the trading session. Here are the three big movers we are watching, focusing on retail specifically in their earnings. Best Buy shares off the highs of the morning, EPS coming in almost $1 above estimates, sales jumping by 36%. The company raising full year guidance, that's stuck up 2.7% right now. Then Dollar Tree moving in the opposite direction, a beat on the top and bottom lines, but lowering outlook for the full year. Shares currently trading 7% lower. And finally, Williams-Sonoma, the houseware retailer, benefiting from consumers continuing to invest in their homes. EPS coming in at $2.93 compared to street estimates of $1.83. Right now, shares trading a bit lower today. David.
Thank you, Leslie. As you know, Leslie, of course, the story you've also been following closely, a stunning loss yesterday, still in process to a certain extent for ExxonMobil in that fight against the tiny...
Yeah, let's pull off this. Tell you, the news has been boring today. It's just nothing going on over there. It's more entertaining to watch AMC kick butt here. I'm going to zoom out here. Let's see for a moment. Let's go to the day chart. All right, let's see what we got going on here. So you know what? It's been a while, so let's go to the week chart. Let's just see where it peaked at. All right, so let's go to Jan. Well, here, hold on. No, it was over here. No, week chart's not going to help us. We're going to have to go to the day chart. Day chart like Jan 28th. Not too hard to find. It's right here. Here we go. So, okay, where do we go intraday? So this is January. Okay, January 27th, 28th. This range over here. Yeah, it says we only got to a high of 20.30, but why do I remember this going to 24? Hold on, let's figure that out. Let's zoom out a little bit. Oh, we're in 2019, so give it a second here. All right, let's see what we actually have here. It's so slow to scroll. All right, so, all right, here's where we are now. This is where we were then. Well, okay, I mean, this was where our peak was. All right, let's go into this a little more. Okay, let me go into... Can I get into the 1 hour, or is it going to set us back to today? It's going to set us back to today. Fine. We'll go to the 1 hour then. Okay. Let's see here. Yeah, there it is. Okay, that's what I thought. I was pretty sure I wasn't losing my mind. So, right here, it looks like it hit a high of 25.80 once in an hour candlestick right at the open. It was the opening hour on January 27th. And the very next hour, it went back to a high of 20.35. So we, within an hour, briefly touched 25.80. And that's it. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, and then we go back to obviously where we are now. Let's do that. All right, let's jump all the way back. Here it is. I mean, those are clean breaks above. So, I mean, that's very bullish. Good and bullish, but yeah, it certainly hasn't been above this line solidly for a while. So, it'll be interesting to see what happens. But anyway. Yeah. Okay, good. 6.7% now. I mean, that's incredible. That's incredible. Yeah. Okay, well, good moves today. Definitely good moves today here. Well, Beyond Meat, she's 14%, and it's holding on to it well. Build-A-Bear going up another 10%. We're talking about this one a lot yesterday. Really incredible. So, what else? Roblox. Oh, wow, Roblox is 92 now. Nice move away from its IPO price. Finally, Tesla's up about 1.39 here. Very nice moves. Yeah, downside here. Downside isn't even as bad as it was earlier. Yeah, things have sort of gotten a little better here. For example, EXPI is doing way better right now. Oh, not bad. Well, okay, folks. With that said, I would say we'll see you in the next one. Thanks so much for being here. Use that coupon code linked down below for the amazing programs. We'll be going live in the course member live stream within the next probably about 10-15 minutes. Use that coupon code before the 31st. And folks, we'll see you in the next one. Thanks for being here.